We interrupt this broadcast to bring you some important news. Mr. Punk is in the building. He is asleep, but if we can wake him up, maybe he will do a review. So let's try Mr. Punk. Mr. Punk, wake it, it's review time.
Morning, AI. Been up a while, AI. Got a bit of an headache, AI. I think I overdone it on the Tizer. Told Robin I had a bit of an headache. Overdone it on the Tizer. And he's been a right little pain in the Sansui. He's been upstairs making loads of noise. He knows I've got a headache. He's been making loads of noise. He's been playing the Batman tune flat out. Oh, he's been a nightmare trying to wind me up. So, we'll get our own back on him, AI. I've got something planned to wind him up. So, if you could, AI, now you're here, if you do us a bit of breakfast, because I really need some breakfast, get rid of my Tizer headache. I'll have AI, do some of your special fry-ups, AI. I'll have scrambled egg, 2 sausage, bacon, some of them nice fried potatoes that you do, and a couple of bits of toast, and we will chance it, AI. I'll have the alphabet spaghetti, because I want to wind Robin up. So on the side of the plate, with the alphabet spaghetti, can you please write the phrase, Robin loves Donkey Kong. Thanks, AI. What's that, Robin? Oh, AI, Robin's hungry and all. See, I told you, he's a right pain today. He said, can he have a little bit of toast and some spaghetti? Yeah, do him, AI. Do him one of them little bits of toast. If you cut the crusts off, because he don't like the crusts, he don't eat them. I'll have his crust, don't like all that waste. So he'll have a little bit of toast, AI. And can you write on his one with the alphabet spaghetti, next week I'm sleeping with a monkey. If you could write that on his bit of toast, AI, it'll wind him up. Even if you have to open 2 or 3 cans of the alphabet spaghetti to find all the letters, AI, it'll be worth it. Because it'll wipe the little smug grin off his little face, because he's given me more of an headache today. So if you can do that, AI. So on mine, I'll have Robin loves Donkey Kong, and on his, right, next week, I am sleeping with a monkey. Thanks, AI. Might take you a couple of cans of the alphabet spaghetti to find all the appropriate letters. But well worth it, AI. Thanks, AI. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just catching up with AI. So now, let's move on to today's main event, the star of the show. And what a star it is. I've got a little soft spot for this one. I know Calvin loves this one. And what a great one it is. It's the Sansui AU101. Really great little amplifier. It's not very powerful, but anyone who ever comes round here and you play them a few amplifiers, like changing things about, play them that amplifier, they want to hear that one, get them spinning about. You put this little AU101 on and everybody likes the sound of it, 'cause it has got a really great sound. People say it sounds like an old valve amplifier. Now, I don't know about that, but it has got a bit of a different sound. It has got some really lovely tones on it. It's really detailed. You can listen to this one for hours and hours and hours, and it won't wind you up. You just love it more and more, this one. Really is a good little amplifier. I've had mine quite a long time, this is another one. She will not be going nowhere. I love this thing. I take it to bed, use it as my pillow sometimes. It's nice and comfy to sleep on, and then you connect her up and she'll always put a smile on your face, 'cause she's lovely. So it hasn't got much power. If you want a massive party, all your mates round, dancing about to a bit of drum and bass, Now, this ain't the amplifier for you, really, 'cause you won't wake the whole street up, get next door round, get the bloke across the road, all banging on your door. Turn that music down, I'm phoning the police on you. That won't happen with this one. But for nice volumes, sit and listen to, this really is something special to have in your collection, 'cause it's just got a really excellent sound that's a little bit different to everyone else. So, yeah, people love this one. And Calvin loves this one. So, yeah, it's an old one as well, this one. It's quite an early one. It's from 1973. So, yeah, by then, I know you could get a lot of them that looked all fantastic with the big silver front and all the buttons, but this little Sansui is just, it's quite plain to look at, but I like that. It's very stylish. Got nice little air vent out the back. It's got it all, and it is quite small as well, this one. You'll have no problem with this fitting it in your little hi-fi rack. It'll go straight in, because it's like a little bit more narrow than all the others, so it's not very big. So yeah, it's really nice. Not very powerful. It's 15 watts per channel into 8 ohms. So if you've got your Wilkins Nautilus speakers at home and that's all you've got, you haven't got nothing else, then I don't think this is the amplifier for you. You could probably find something better that will run them big Nautilus better than this one. But if you've got a nice little set of vintage speakers, nice little sensitive set of vintage speakers, then this is a great one. Even if this was the only amp you had and you don't want to shake the house with it, this is a good one to get your hands on. If you only had this starting out doing your little vintage system, this is a good one. Now, and like I always look on eBay and things like that. If you went back 10 years, this little amplifier, probably that's about the time I've had mine longer than that, but say 10 years ago, this little amplifier wasn't worth anything, because it's low power, it's not all singing and dancing with all the buttons and all the switches and Marantz written right across the front. It hasn't got that. So 10 years ago, this little amplifier wasn't worth anything really, but in the last few years, the prices on this little one is rocketing. It's going up and up and up, because people have realised that this is a true gem of the vintage hi-fi. It really is. It's just a great little amplifier, and word's out now, whereas before no one knew what this one was. Now the word on the street is the AU101 is a cracker, so the prices are going up, and they will keep going up. So if you did buy one of these, it's not a bad investment. I'd say this one will definitely keep going up, because even if you bought a really expensive one, something for a ton of money, this one will put as much of a smile on your face as that big one, because what it can do in such a little box, what lovely tones it's got, how much detail it's got, how different it sounds to all the others. This one will make you smile, and from me this one gets a thumbs up, and it's one that's really worth getting your hands on. So I'd say this one, it definitely is a hi-fi connoisseur's kind of amplifier. If you're a bit of a hi-fi connoisseur, you know who you are. Them people listen to different stuff, really appreciate it for what it is. If you're one of them, this is one to buy. I tell you, this is one that'll put a big smile on your face and you'll love it. So would I say this is a good one to buy as your very first amplifier? if you're going down that little HiFi vintage road trying to get into it. Now, I'd say it is a good one to buy as your first one. More money than other stuff, but worth saving up for, worth getting. Although I would say, if you bought this one and you haven't got no others, you might get others and then not like 'em, 'cause you love the sound of this Sansui, and you might get others and really think, I don't like the sound of that. So although this is a good one to buy first of all, I'd say this one's a better one to get a bit further down the line when you've already got a few little amplifiers in your collection. Like, try and get yourself a nice little Pioneer, maybe a little Marantz. Get a Rotel, 'cause they don't make much money. Try and get a little Yamaha, maybe a Harman Kardon. Try and get yourself in that situation where you understand what they sound like. You got a little few. Then when you got this AU101, you'd really appreciate how special it is for a tiny little box. So yeah, you could get a different Sansui first. There's some nice Sansuis out there. Get another different Sansui, because this one, it has got the Sansui sound, but it's a bit different to all the others, this one. It's really, really is a lovely little amplifier. So, yeah. But when you look on eBay, they do make a good lot of money. And in the buy it now, 'cause the word on the street is the AU1 is a top-class little performer, people ask silly prices in that buy it now. But there is a lot of these out there, so if you was hunting, you might get your hands on one of these for not a ridiculous amount of money. And they seem reliable. When you take the lid off, there isn't actually a lot in it. So I'd imagine if you did have trouble with one, it isn't that much of an hard amplifier to fix, because it hasn't got a lot inside it, really. There's not a lot going on. So let's dive into the front and have a bit of a better butchers at the lovely little Sansui AU101. So, nice looking front. The knob at the end turns it on and off. So it's not a switch, you turn that. You got a bit of bass, bit of treble, bit of balance, your volume knob, good for turning it up and down. And then you got your selector. Got your monitor switch, loudness button, speakers on off, and that's about it really. Everything you want, but no bells and whistles. Nice stylish front though on this one. Let's see what Robin thinks of it, because he likes the AU101. Robin, what do you think of this one?
Yeah, I really like the AU101. It's very stylish. It punches above its weight. Everybody wants one at home. And it really does pack a good punch, just like me.
Alright, Robin, cool, Robin. None of them are true, Robin, apart from the one where it's small. I'll agree with you there, mate. You and this Sansui are small. But all the others, Robin, you's up all night, Robin. Is that the best you could come up with?
Yeah, I was on the phone to Donkey Kong for hours. I didn't get a lot done. I just made that up off the top of my head.
Oh, Robin, you need to sort it out, mate. This is a professional show down here at Mr. Punk UK Studios. You need to work on your lines. And in your timesheet, Robin, I don't want to see you've booked extra for staying up late booking your lines this week like you normally do. Alright, Robin?
Yeah, I won't book no overtime 'cause I was on the phone to Donkey Kong.
Yeah. See, it's nice, this one. Black and silver. Black with a silver knob. See, Robin. Sorry about him, ladies and gentlemen. He's such a child. He knows they're called knobs. See, Robin. It's not funny, mate. It's what they're called. I have to keep calling them buttons 'cause of him. You need to grow up, Robin. This is a professional recording down here at Punk Studios. You need to grow up, mate. You're an adult now. So we'll turn it round, have a little look at the back, see what's going on. Not a lot on the back of this one, but we'll show you anyway. So here we go, have a look at the back. It's got all the inputs, phono, aux, tape deck. Yeah, the phono ain't bad on this. The speaker terminals can be a bit fiddly, got to get a screwdriver, tighten them right up. Yeah, so that's about it. You can change the voltage on it if you live somewhere else. So yeah, that's about it. And then the Wolfdale, they are CR3s, nice little speaker. I've been listening to them on this. They got a nice sound, they go well with this. And they're only little cheap Wolfdales. So on this, they work well. I didn't try loads of things on this because I know this thing inside out. I've listened to it loads. Haven't we, Robin?
Yeah, we always got this one going.
Yeah, and we always enjoy it, don't we, Robin?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's about it. Thanks for watching. This was a Mr. Punk UK production. Today's episode was the Sansui AU101. See you in the next one. Bye. And Robin, you gotta sort it out, mate. You gotta do your lines. No staying up late on the phone to Donkey Kong when you're meant to be writing your lines. 'Cause today, what you said was just no good, Robin. And I really think, I don't want to say it, Robin, but today you have ruined the show.
Sorry.